Now, Patti Holmes is with us today. So good to have her in the studio with us once more. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you, too.
The NAACP has a special event coming up with a wonderful speaker.
Yes, we are so lucky to be able to get him to come to see us and to present his package to us. And hopefully there'll be enough people there so they'll know all about the census and what it's about, and maybe even get a job from that.
There you go.
Yeah,
there you go.
That's a good thing.
His name is Rick Bach. He is the partnership specialist with the Philadelphia Regional Center for the U.S. Census 2020, and he'll be at the Chevy Chase Community Center tomorrow at 7 p.m. The topic, the 2020 census, it's worth more than you think. And that there's a lot in that title, isn't there?
Oh, there is very much so, a lot in that title. I wish Dr. Princess had been able to be here this morning because she's the one who talked to him and got him to agree to come over. But I think it's going to be a good program. We have so many people who have said that they're going to come because they're interested in it. And we also have people who have said that they don't believe in the census. So that's going to be kind of a lively conversation when they get there and tell them why they don't believe in the census.
A barrier to break down there, isn't
it? Yes, it is.
So why is the NAACP so interested in the 2020 census, that they would bring somebody in from Philadelphia? Well,
for one thing, we don't think everybody's being counted, especially people of color, not just African-American people, but all people of color, Hispanic people, the people from Mexico, even some of the Asian people, they are not all being covered. And also the Native Americans that are here. There's so many that have never been counted.
Yeah, and there's great consequences to the census, aren't there?
Oh, very much so. People get money in their townships or their cities, but if they don't have a correct census, if too many people are being left out, then they don't get counted and they don't get the money that they need for whatever they need to have it for in their cities.
Yeah, when you think of the number of social programs and other programs, infrastructure programs, a lot of that depends upon having an accurate count of the people in those communities.
Right.
And if those dollars go elsewhere,
then we're in trouble.
Right. The money is there, but where does it go?
Right.
And if we're not giving them an accurate head count here.
Especially for schools. We always need more money for our schools. And if you have 10% of the kids not being counted, then that's that much less money that goes into the school system.
Yeah.
And much less programs that are being funded, especially the arts.
Yeah, the arts is one of those.
That's really bad. And even some of the after-school programs are not going to be funded anymore, and that's a terrible loss to the children.
Yeah, and of course, congressional representation is a part of that mix as well.
Is.
And the state relies upon the census for program information as well. So,
and we don't want to say that dreaded word, gerrymandering.
No,
we don't want to say that. But in order to have the correct districts mapped out, you need to have the correct amount of people who live in those districts.
Yeah. So he's going to actually talk about census jobs that will be available in this area.
Yes. And there's always a lot of them. A lot of people don't realize that. But it's only, for a short period of time. But that's better than nothing.
Sure.
And
there are people for whom that's a perfect fit as well.
It is, right.
And especially I'm thinking of retired folks who want to remain active.
Right. Ones that don't want to go and be the greeter at Walmart.
Yeah, well, there's that. College students who have vacation time.
Right, and they get a little part-time money, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, absolutely. So this meeting is going to be tomorrow night, and it's going to be happening at the Chevy Chase Community Center.
Right.
No cost to attend.
No. There's never a cost to come to one of our general meetings.
Yeah.
We are always open to the public, and we welcome the public to come in. And if they have a problem, if they want to talk about that problem, that's a good thing, too.
Yeah. Is this also going to serve as a general meeting for the NAACP?
Yes, this is our general meeting. The third Wednesday of every month is our general meeting.
Oh, okay.
And sometimes we'll have like an executive board meeting before then, or one of the committee meetings before then. But the third Wednesday at 7:00 is always our general meeting, and we're finally back at our first home.
Yeah.
When
Back at the
I
community
joined
center.
back in '86, that's where we were having the meetings.
Oh, okay.
At the Chevy Chase Center.
Yeah.
And we've ventured out, but we always come back home.
So while tomorrow's going to be a special event because of the Mr. Buck coming, a typical meeting, you mentioned a couple of moments ago that, you have an issue that maybe NAACP can help you address. You can bring that issue to the meeting.
Yes, we have the different committees, like I said before. We have Labor and Industry Committee. We have the Legal Committee. And a lot of times people don't realize until someone they know tells them about it. We have a phone number that you can call, and someone will get back to you and direct you to the exact committee that you need to go to. And it works if people follow the steps to do it. Yeah.
Well, if people haven't heard about it until now they have.
Now they have. Yes, I'll tell you again. Call the number, and someone will get back to you, and it will direct you to the correct committee to go to.
There you go. And at the third Wednesday
of each month. Now, next month, June, there won't be a general meeting because it's our annual Juneteenth celebration.
Okay, yeah.
Over at Mack Park. And that's also free. The NAACP provides the meats and the drinks, and we just ask that people who come bring a dish to share with people.
Yeah.
And we have music, and we have games for the children. Some years when the weather's been good, we've had swimming for half price at Mack Pool, and it's just a good time.
Yeah, finding good weather in Indiana, PA is not the easiest thing
I know.
in the world.
That's why it's good to be inside the pavilion there.
There you go. You're absolutely right. And thankfully, the weather's going to improve this weekend.
I
Maybe
hope
we
so.
can hang on to it for a while.
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would.
I would like that, yes.
All right, so tomorrow night, Mike Buck, he's a partnership specialist with the Philadelphia Regional Center of the U.S. Census 2020. He's going to be here. The program is called the 2020 Census. It's worth more than you think. Information on upcoming job opportunities, which actually begin next month for the 2020 census.
Right.
Yeah, and that's pretty important for people to realize.
Oh,
that,
yeah.
I
haven't seen if they had it in the newspaper or not about the jobs available, but maybe they do, and I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Plus, but we'll tell them Wednesday night.
Yeah, and then he'll have plenty of information as well on the financial benefits of the census for our community. Very good. It's happening tomorrow, and it's at the Chevy Chase Community Center at 7 p.m. Patty, thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you for having me on.
We really appreciate it.
Oh, anytime.
All right.
I have a lot to talk about.
Okay.
I have a lot of organizations to talk about.
Well, let me know. You let me know.
I will do that.
And when you have something, we'll get you back here. Okay. It is the voice of Indiana County, WCCS AM 1160 and 101.1 FM, and it's 9:53, 7 minutes away from 10 o'clock.